Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today I'm going to tell you my top 5 leather fragrance. So if you watch my video regularly, you've probably heard me say that my favorite style of fragrance or my favorite note is leather. And today it's time for me to make a video with my top 5. So before I'm going to go with that, I'm going to go with some honorable mention. As you probably know, I don't include my own fragrance into the top 5. So I'm going to talk right now about it. There's a fragrance, the Jugement Dernier, which is a leather fragrance. And it smells leather, a bit of mint, a bit of rosemary, a bit of patchouli, but a lot of leather. And also a bunch of anise, sour anise. It's a good fragrance. And if you're interested to know more, the link to my store is in the description. The other contestant that could have been on the list, and the reason it's not there, it's that I'm not really confident talking about it and putting it in the top 5. I haven't been wearing it really often. It's more like right now it's summer, so I'm not wearing it because of that. And it's Men in Black by Bulgari. This one smells really amazing, really good. But I've been wearing it only once, and it was like 2 months, one or 2 months ago. So I don't feel confident really talking about it more this winter or fall. Will be easy in the top 5 leather fragrance, just not in this one. And there's another fragrance I want to talk about, not necessarily put it as an honorable mention. I'm gonna put it as a mention though, and it's Fahrenheit by Dior. And why it's there, just as a mention and not even honorable. And it's not a dishonorable mention neither. It's just that from Dior, they will say this one. And even though it has leather into it, when you ask people to say, name one fragrance that smell like leather, I don't think it's really a leather fragrance. I just wanted to talk about it. It's a nice fragrance. It smells like gasoline somehow a little bit, but it's more a violet fragrance than leather. Maybe someone would say, I didn't put this one in the list. So it's there. I mentioned it, and it's not in the top 5. So let's go with the top 5 right now. So number 5 is an indie fragrance, and when I think about it, there's everything in that list. There's an indie, there's a clone, there's a cheapie, there's a designer, and there's a niche. And it's Alm Savage by Kai's Perfume. This one, I know Kai's Perfume have another leather fragrance. I need to try it. Just this one that I was able to try. It smells really nice. I got a lot of compliment wearing it, even though, as you can see, I haven't been wearing it really often. But I think every time I wear it almost, I'm getting compliments. It smells super good. It smells leather, smells vanilla. I just think that it's not like super leathery, and the leather is kind of a synthetic leather. There's also a note of asphalt into it. It's nice, it's interesting. It will always be in my collection as long as there's some stuff into it. And it's still in my top 5. I mean, it's good, but the other one, I think they're better. Now, number 4, and this one was a hard contestant with the one before, and it's Italian Leather by Just Jack. And this fragrance, from all the fragrance, I think it's the one that's easiest to wear in summer. For me, it's my summer leather fragrance. It's been actually a while I haven't been wearing it. I'm trying always stop and didn't have the chance to try it. It's also one of my favorite Just Jack. It's a clone of Tuscan leather, basically, just way cheaper. And it smells like leather and raspberry. I mean, there's other notes, but leather and raspberry. It's good perfume, smells great. The leather note into it, I really love it. It's really well made. I don't know exactly how they made it, but it's really good. And gonna mention another one, and there it's Ombre Suede, which is a clone of Ombre Leather by Tom Ford again. It's not a list, not even a honorable mention, because again, it's like Fahrenheit. For me, it's more of a jasmine fragrance than a leather fragrance, but it has the same leather note. So if you really like this one and you like Ombre Leather, you should check the other one out too. Number 3, it's One Man Show Oud Edition by Jacques Bogart, and this one smells leathery and woody, kind of a woody leather. It smells really nice, a bit better than Italian leather. I really love this fragrance around Christmas and New Year. I wouldn't say like it's a Christmassy fragrance, but somehow a little bit makes me feel like Christmas and the holidays. It's a nice scent. Longevity, it's average. Projection also is average, but the smell is really exceptional. And if you like stuff like Armani Code, you're probably gonna like it. I'm not saying that it's similar, the same fragrance or anything, but if you like Armani Code, you're probably gonna like this one too, and you're gonna like the price. And number 2 is Armani Code. Yeah, this one is really great. I mean, there's one leather fragrance better than this one, and I'm gonna say it right after. You might already have a clue what I'm gonna say if you know me, but Armani Code is really great. It's a really nice fragrance. I actually don't have a bottle of it. I just have a sample that I'm kind of saving to try to use it as little as possible. I'm still shopping for a bottle. I just want to, have a good deal when I buy it. Thinking maybe also to get a little kit with perfume and other stuff. But this one is really nice, really great. There's similarities with other fragrance like Prada Luna Rosa, the original one, and the Dreamer by Versace. I mean, it's not the same fragrance, but there are similarities. So if you like those two and you enjoy leather, you'll like Armani Code. Personally, I preferred the original Armani Code. The other one, the leather is either not there at all or it's not well played as it is. And really, Armani Code is really great fragrance and like great leather fragrance and a really great fragrance simply also. And number 1, it's Cuir Intense by Guerlain. And this fragrance, like I said with One Man Show, if you like Armani Code, you'll love this one. Cuir Intense actually means intense leather in French, and it's really intense. It's really great. The blending, the quality of this one is really amazing. What I love about it is that everyone that wears it have a different experience of the fragrance. Like some note might be more powerful than some other notes, and that makes it really special. Also, it's the first like really hardcore leather fragrance that I smelled, and it made me really discover that smell. Overall, it's just a great fragrance and a really, really underrated fragrance both for leather and for Les Absolus de Rien by Guerlain. This one has a lot of tobacco and leather into it, and I haven't said the notes for Armani Code, and Armani Code has similarly leather and tobacco. Armani Code has more amber seed into it that round it up and makes it more sweet, more attractive for people. Well, this one is just pure leather and tobacco. People compare it to like a saddle that was left in a barn where people were drying tobacco leaf and stuff like that, and it's leather, tobacco. That's it. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, well, like and share. And if you have any fragrance that is an amazing leather fragrance, write it in the comment. I'd be really happy to hear from you and expand my knowledge on my favorite note of leather. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.